Hello everybody, welcome again to Ken Knows Gambling. I'll be your host and tour guide. Today, we're going to continue with the 6-8 Martingale. It already went, if y'all watching this for the first time, it already went 10-0. And I knew from the outset it probably would. Alright. Last session, number 10, I sort of gave you a preview of how I'm now going to play it. I'm going to play this strategy till it busts. There's a couple reasons for it. One, when does it bust? How much money did you actually lose that wipes out all the gains? Or does the gains actually end up winning more than the bankroll? How many in a row will it actually go? Now, it'll get beat sooner or later. It has to, because that's the way it is. Any strategy will get beat sooner or later. But I'm having fun with it. It's easier to deal. I don't think I've made any boo-boos. And it's fun for me. And I think everybody wants to know, hey, how long will this thing go? Anyway, I put a time limit on myself. No more than 15 minutes. That's one of the things I put on myself on the blackjack 9-step that I did when I did it for a living. By the way, it never beat me. But remember, anything can get beat. Best bet in all the casinos, never to walk in the joint. Never lay their first dollar down. Gambling sucks. Alright, here we go. And I think you probably need to play this by yourself for this 15 minutes to be accurate. That would mean you'd have to shoot. So either do a very little do-we-don't down here or just, minimum on something down there. Either one of those. Don't pass or pat. Anyway, here we go. There we go. This is session number 11, doing it sort of the way I would do it if I had a gun to my head and I had to play this for a living. This is sort of the rules I put on myself. So here we go. Alright, there's a 3. Another rule is if you feel weird, if you feel like them dice are fixing to go against you, whatever, you can quit any time. There is no goal. Okay? You may have a daily goal, but you don't have a session goal. Okay? If we get to the 3rd level, if I lose the 3rd level, I have to quit the session on the next win. There's a 9. These are just some of my safety things that I put in. Doesn't even matter if it's this very time. This very series. Doesn't matter. There's an 8. But when it happens, I'll sort of explain what I'm thinking. Alright, there's the first win. There's a 5. 2. 6. That'll be worth 35. So hey, we're up about 70 bucks. That's a good thing. But there's our first 7. Alright. Go to level 2. And let's grab a point. We are off on the come out. 8. 12. 10. 10. 6. That'll work. We'll go 75 for 5. Come on down. Alright. And continue on. There's the 7. Sevens, it's all in the timing when you're doing a martingale. Boy, it's all in the timing of when those sevens come. There's a 10. Go to the second level. And if you're playing by yourself, oh, there's another 7. Or with very, very few people, it'll go quicker than if you have a full table. Alright, so here comes a rule coming at us, because that was the second level. Now we have to go to the third level, which is $180. So, if we lose this one, we must end the session as soon as we get the very next win. If the sevens are just going to start popping like that, you don't want to push it. So, there's a 6. So if we win this one, we're still okay. But when we lose, like we just did, that means we've got to go to the 4th level, which means under the new rules that I'm putting on it, the next win ends the session. It doesn't matter how much money you won. It doesn't matter, okay? So now we're going to 540. And now it's next win, bolt. Okay, there's a 10. There's a 9. Uh-oh, 7. Hell, I might not make it even with these new rules, man. You never know. Alright. We gotta get a win just to get out of here alive. Now we're going up to the 1620. This is the 5th level. This is when the ass pluckers right here. Believe me. Alright. It's like me getting to like level 8 on my blackjack. You don't like getting this high. There's a 6, but this is only 6 steps, you know. There's an 8. We're gonna make it. Alright. So there's the 8. 5, 3, 8. Alright, we don't care. We're coming down. But at least at this level, we're going to make a few dollars. So we will end the session. We do not care. Time doesn't matter. This is just one of those. Oops. Hell, man, I won that one. I don't know what I'm thinking. Here, shit, I didn't lose that. Hold on, I'm talking while I'm doing this. 1620. I win 1890. We're gonna go 19 for 10. Like so. Alright. That's it. We don't care. Pull it down. There's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I've got to get, let me get 500 in quarters. No, let's get 500 in black. Let me get 300 of this in quarters. Okay, that's perfect. Now, let's put this over here, get 100 in red. There. Rack is good. $14,600. This is our winnings for the session. Session is over. Doesn't matter now. We didn't have to do a time safety net. We did this safety net. Now, I don't care what a lot of you say. Well, you want it, just keep going. No, no, no. Dice are not doing what I want. No reason to push a bad situation. Doesn't matter. That's how I survived 9-step blackjack for 2 years. Believe me. All right. 325. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll only tip $5 this time. And so 3. Let me get another 25. $350 for that session. So we're gonna pull out. We won $350, and now we have a total. If I can get to it, of $6,475. Okay, but our bankroll is 14,600. All right, so we're not even halfway. We go down. We're not going to lose 14,600, but we're going to lose all of it less 64.75. All right, so there's session 11. We're 11-0. This one under the new rule system. And as we do this, a lot of this will come true. But the two basic safety nets are time. Okay, you're not going to let somebody try to get hot, or if they're hot like they were here, if them dice ain't rolling right, then you got to bail out as soon as you get to the third level. If you win the third level, you can keep playing. But if you have to go to the fourth, it's the very next win and you're done. Okay? And there you go. 11-0. And let's see how far it'll go. There you go. 11-0. How far will it go? Rah. All right. Until my next one, be great.